Good morning, everyone. This is another session for master classes that we have every Thursday at 10 o'clock. As you all know, we are touching different topics, anything that would help agents to increase their production, eliminate the hassles that they have, and go direct to the point that they want to, if they have a point. Many times talking to agents, they have no clue what direction they want to go. So we have to go back and make sure the goal for the year or for the month or even for a day is set and they can go. So clarity of goal is very crucial here. So today we are talking about social media, another hot topic. A lot of agents and a lot of people in this industries are confused. They're all over. They don't know what to do. And on a daily basis, I'm talking to agents. And when I see the post on Facebook, I ask them, does it bring result? Well, we don't know. We're just trying. Everybody say it works. And what else can I do? So these are the typical conversation I have with every agents anytime I go on the phone. So today I invited two gentlemen coming from View to discuss this with us and to see if there is any solution that we can go with and what is the best solution. Is not only doing something, but get result from it. So social media, 7 days, 7 months. Now let me go through a little bit of presentation. As you all know, I have an accountability call every Monday and role play as well. Every Thursday, as we know here at 10 o'clock, I have the master class. I also have my coaching hours with some agents. I have some classes online, self-paced, talking about door knocking, real estate investment, and video production. There is a WhatsApp group that I have with almost getting close to 300 agents that you can join and no obligation, just you're there to get support and help. And if there's anything we can do, we would do that there. You can ask questions. Sometimes I drop some articles, some useful information for all the agents. ChatGTP, if you're interested, there is a site I created that you can go there and use customized ChatGTP. You go there and said, okay, just draw a business plan for me for next few months. It will do that. This morning, I need to be motivated. And that specific ChatGTP would help you to get motivated. Now, YouTube channel, you're all familiar with my YouTube channel. Go there, and there are a lot of training that has done in the past with other companies or for myself. I have a few about AI that many agents are asking how we can do different things. And they are step-by-step things. It's not generally speaking about AI, but actually grab a tool and show how we can use the tool to increase the production. Next week, we're going to talk about door knocking strategy that some of the agents they do. So I invited one of my colleagues to come and share with us how he does the door knocking that brings result. Okay, so without further ado, I want our guest here from View, Bill and Gary, to participate and tell us what is going on with social media. We have different platforms. That's very confusing for some agents that get into the business. Should we put ad on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and it's overwhelming. And we don't know what direction we go. Now, should we record our video horizontal, vertical? Should we come with some article? Should we just post our home for sale? And if you don't know the definition of every single platform, you're going to get lost. Every single platform has a niche, a direction. For instance, Facebook is all about interaction. So if you go there and just post one way, is not a social media, it's just individuals media. You cannot use it, you have to interact and you get most out of it. So with interaction, more interaction, Facebook loves to keep you in their platform and interact with everybody. So it would give you points and bring you up and expose you more. So if you want exposure, get into interaction. If you want to use educational things, then go to YouTube. If you want to have a little bit fun, go to Instagram. So your ad has to cater different using different techniques in different platforms. If you want to be a little bit talking about a little bit formal, go to LinkedIn. So without further ado, I would ask Gary to jump in and give us your presentation.
Thank you very much, Ashton. Very excited to be here. Everyone, thank you for having us. My name is Gary Silva. I'm the VP of Sales here at RoomView, and today what we're going to do is just have a conversation around a tool that was developed by a real estate agent for real estate agents. And what you're going to quickly learn is that, social media can be chaotic, but it doesn't need to be, especially if there is a tool or resource that can help automate everything, because it's absolutely imperative that we all establish a strong sense of presence on social media. Because if we define, real estate or rather marketing as a competition for people's attention, then the agents that are able to capture the attention of people's, prospects the strongest are going to be the ones with more leads. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Just a little bit about us. Our founder and CEO, Sam Rabat, is out of Vancouver, Canada. Sam operates 3 different businesses and still conducts real estate and sells over $100 million annually by simply leveraging his own platform, his own solution here at RoomView. All his leads are generated by social media. And as of today, we have over 350,000 agents on our platform. And that's a number that Bill and I are extremely happy about, because it's a testament to the fact that there's a need for our service, right? Everything that we're going to share with you today, I want to be very candid. You can do it on your own, but it requires a significant amount of investment from you in the form of time and energy. The question is, do you really want to dedicate that time and energy in something like this when it can be automated? So, we have been seeing, obviously, in Forbes, Inman, Business Insider, Bloomberg, and we are a partner of the National Association of Realtors here. So let's talk about the lay of the land. In the US, we have 1.5 million real estate agents. One number that's a little bit alarming is that almost 1 million of these agents did not have one listing in 2024, right? So what is this? Is this a result of them not knowing what to do when it comes to being able to negotiate or write a contract? No. It has everything to do with marketing. It has everything to do with capturing people's attention. Right. And if you're the type of agent that says, hey, you know what? I didn't have a good year because the market just was tough. Let's be real. That's an excuse. You can see here we still have 425,000 listings being sold by 136 agents. Right. So there's definitely opportunity there. And I think the key is we just got to start tapping into it more effectively through strategic marketing. And that's exactly what RoomView does for you. So let's start off by asking ourselves, what are we doing right now to really get new business? Are we chasing? Are we chasing the business? And that's okay if you are. We highly encourage you to chase, right? That involves cold calling, door knocking, these pop-bys, open houses, magazines. But what if there was a way to attract the business in conjunction with chasing the business? Now we're getting somewhere. And that's where RoomView comes in. You can attract business by leveraging artificial intelligence. You can attract business by combining that artificial intelligence with social media platforms, to Ashton's point, right? And then what if there was a way to curate videos without even having to lift a finger and where it's all automated? I'm sure you'd want to learn about that, because it's going to help you save, once again, your 2 biggest resources as human beings, time and energy, right? And then to have a platform where you could digital market from, let's explore that together. That's exactly what we're going to do. So once again, to reiterate, marketing is defined as a competition for people's attention, and there's no better time than now to stand up on the ground. So when we talk about the social media, there's so many different platforms and so many different methodologies to really start capitalizing on these. And the objective here is to prove to you that RoomView is a viable source to solve the chaos. And also, if it is a viable source, then our goal for me and Bill is to prove to you that it's better than anything else in the marketplace. And that's the objective of today. So we're going to go through a little bit more in depth about, from a high level, and then Bill's going to take you on a tour of the actual platform itself. So when it comes to social media, you have to have a very strong strategy. And the simpler it is, the more effective it's going to be. What we talk about here at RoomView are leveraging the 3 E's. Are you leveraging them appropriately? Now let's talk about what they are. The first E is the educational component. People want to learn. So when you think about when you're going through social media, what are the videos that you actually get stuck on and review? Probably something informational where you're going to be able to extract new information, right? Well, the good news is our videos are going to do exactly that. One thing I want to point out is that they are hyper local, and you're going to hear us talk about this throughout, our conversation today. What does it mean to be hyper local? Well, if you're in Scottsdale, Arizona, our intelligence has the ability to pull the statistical information from the Association of Realtors in Scottsdale. If you're in Vancouver, Canada, we're going to pull the statistical information and data from the Association of Realtors, organize it, and then produce a really engaging video on your behalf without you even having to do anything. Okay, so we are definitely going to be able to check the box as far as educational components are concerned. The next one is entertainment. Okay, people want to be entertained when they're looking through social. Well, how do we solve for this? Well, we've realized very quickly that there's a lot of power in personalization. And RoomView launched, just a couple months ago, has been voted favorite feature. The ability to record personal introductions to the content that we've already created, right? You're gonna be able to literally just get on camera, read a teleprompter, and talk about a video that we've produced. So it looks like you're the one that actually took the time to conduct a statistical research, organize the video, produce it, and then obviously record something to it, right? And that power in personalization is really going to help you establish credibility in the marketplace. And then lastly, the endearment component. People want to know that you're relatable. So this is where you can post pictures of your puppies, pictures with your family, your kids, and whatever it may be. Because the more relatable you are, the more appealing you become. The more appealing you become, the more likely and comfortable I will be about calling you. Okay, and RoomView is going to help you accomplish all of these things. And so whenever you are considering a marketing investment, there's 3 things that you really have to take into, you have to weigh, right? And all of these things have to happen simultaneously. So whether you partner with RoomView or you partner with a different company, think about these things. Number 1, exposure. And if you're going to make an investment, can this company make certain that you're going to be seen? Because if the answer is no, don't do it. Okay. The second one is repetition. So not only is it important to be seen, but it's absolutely critical that you're seeing often. Why? Because this is where association begins to occur, right? My need for a real estate agent in line with you and your name. One thing I want to point out is it's Google's strategy, Geico's strategy to be seen 47 times every single month. Why? Because then people start remembering the name and associating it with insurance. And that's exactly what we want to happen for you as real estate agent. And then the last one is targeting. So not only is it important to be seen and seen often, but it's imperative that you're seen by the right people, by the people that are working and living in your backyard that will be able to benefit from your area of expertise, both professionally and geographically. And that's what RoomView is going to help you accomplish. Now, keep in mind, if you're thinking about making an investment with a marketing company, they can only insure one of these 3, don't do it. If it's 2 of these 3, don't do it. If it's 3 of 3, then definitely consider it. Okay. So that's some really good advice when it comes to different components to consider when thinking about making an investment. So when it comes to social media, we definitely have you covered. There's the big 6, okay, and Ashton touched on a lot of these already. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitter, which is now X. And he's exactly right when he says there's different demographics and people that search these. The reality is you want to be on all of them, because if we leverage these things appropriately, they're going to become revenue streams. As a matter of fact, there's people right now searching for real estate information as we're having this conversation. If you're not on there with a strong presence, you're missing out on those opportunities. The great thing is that our solution is going to help establish, you dominate a presence and help people start thinking of it. You also see Google here. Okay, let's be very real about Google business. As a real estate agent, this is certainly something that you need to claim. If you haven't done it, Roomview is going to help you do it. The reason why it's so important is because if I am at a barbecue and I ask Bill, I'm thinking of selling my house. Do you have a real estate agent? And he's like, yeah, you know what? I do. Call it Adriana Mudran. I'm like, okay, perfect. But before I pick up the phone and call her, what am I going to do? I'm going to Google her, right? I'm going to see what she's doing in the world of real estate. If I Google her and I don't find anything, well, then guess what? That's going to be a red flag, right? That's going to make me question the recommendation. But if I go and I see her Google pages claimed, I see that she's active, she has all kinds of reviews from, client experiences, 5-star after 5-star. That's gonna make me feel really good about this referral and this recommendation. And Roomview is gonna help you establish that type of presence, okay? Because at the end of the day, it is about top of mind awareness. Gary Keller talks about it in $1 Million Agent. If you're not top of mind, then you don't exist. Well, Roomview is gonna help you obviously achieve that top of mind awareness, which is going to open up, a sense of brand recognition. Because in real estate, your brand is your business. So if we can help you establish equity in that brand, that's going to come in the form of loyalty. It's going to come in the form of credibility, right? And that's exactly what you want to happen. Because if I'm going to choose a real estate to help me navigate arguably the biggest investment in my lifetime, I want to make certain they know what they're doing. And our videos and your personal introductions to the videos, all the content that we're going to provide you is definitely going to help separate you from the rest of the competition and make you stand out as a credible resource in your backyard. But when that happens, it's going to open up more opportunities for you in the form of buyer and sellers. Want to emphasize the importance of hyperlocality. There are so many other companies that you can partner with, and some of them are pretty darn good, to be very candid with you. But the thing that really separates Roomview from our competition is our ability to provide hyper local content. Again, content and statistical data that is going to be relevant to the area in which you practice real estate, right? Again, if you're in Scottsdale, it's going to be statistical information from the Association of Realtors of Scottsdale. If you're in Vancouver, statistical information from the Association of Realtors of Scottsdale. Everything is going to be branded for you as if you're the one that actually went out there and did the homework and conducted all the research, right? When in reality, it's going to take you don't even have to do anything. It's automated. I want to highlight that. Our solution is completely automated. So think about that. What if there was a way for you to automate your social media strategy? You don't even have to worry about that. Then you're able to gain the peace of mind knowing that you are covered in all social media platforms and really trying and converting them into potential revenue streams. That's extremely powerful for you as a real estate agent. And everything, again, is going to be branded for you. And that's exactly what you want. Again, sending the message that you have a marketing team working for you, right? And that's extremely powerful. Because again, the more that I see you, the more I'm going to start associating my need for an agent with you and your brand. Well, what can you anticipate when you partner with Roomview? Well, on average, 5,000 weekly views. That's 5,000 people seeing your brand, seeing your call to action, learning from you, right? Because of the data that we're providing you to set you up for success with. That as a result of those reviews, you can anticipate 100 organic leads on the annual basis. That's 100 people going into your sphere of influence that you're now adding that weren't there before, right? Guess what? Those 100 people know another 100 people. So this is how you're going to grow your business and your presence in your marketplace. Of these 100 people, I just want to be very candid and transparent. Doesn't mean you're going to close 100 sales, ladies and gentlemen, but you can anticipate with high predictability converting anywhere from 1 to 2% of them. That's 1 to 2 new deals that you would acquire as if you didn't have them. Okay, when we talk about the investment, it's minimal. It's a no-brainer, and Bill will walk you through that. And one thing that we're very, very proud of is a testament to the power of the product, but also the level of support that you'll receive when you partner with us from our support team, is that our renewal rate is 95%. That's telling you that 95% of 100 customers will continue with us year after year. The reality is they wouldn't be making that same investment over and over again if it wasn't working. And the reason why is because there's tremendous value in the time and energy that we save so that they no longer have to worry about what to post, when to post it, and how to create what to post. We got you covered. So what Bill's going to do right now is just take you on a quick journey of our platform so you can learn how easy it is to use. And as he takes you on this platform journey, ask yourself, is this something I will actually leverage? Because if it is, then it definitely is a no-brainer. All right, Bill. Thank you.
Thanks, Gary. Thanks for that. And thank you everyone for taking the time to make this call. What I'm going to do, like Gary mentioned, I'm going to share my screen with you and then take you on a tour of our platform and really show every single one of you how easy it can be to use the RoomView platform. Ashton, if I may, I'm just going to send a request to share my screen with you. Okay. And Ashton, if it's okay with you, if I can use your profile for the
Absolutely.
purposes of this call. Okay,
Go ahead.
awesome. Thank you so much. So can everyone see my screen okay? Just give me a thumbs up. Ashton, can you see it okay?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, awesome. So right here, guys, this is Ashton's room view profile. So as soon as you log into the profile, you're going to see here exactly a beautiful graph that shows you how well your impression rate is. So the impression rate suggests the number of views that you've received over time. And you can see here, this is a very healthy growth from Ashton's profile. So a lot of people are viewing his content. And guys, I want to be very transparent with you. When it comes to everyday posting, when it comes to that organic growth, nothing happens overnight. Uh, this does take time. You'll see in a month, you'll see in 2 months, you'll see in 6 months, and even a year into the future that, like Gary had mentioned, you could be averaging up to 5,000 views a week with all of your social media channels combined. That is an impressive number. So we want to really make sure that we are building authority for you when it comes to everyday posting. The reality of social media today, guys, is that it doesn't matter what channel it is. The reality is that the one thing that stays constant with every single social media channel is that you got to be posting every single day. You have to build that authority over time. So as you are posting every single day and you're posting relevant content, you will see more and more people viewing your content over time. Now, this section here is your content calendar. Like Gary mentioned, if you were to just sign up with us and automate the whole process, we will post on a daily basis for you. Um, you can do that. You don't have to log into the platform. We will take care of the content creation, the design of the videos, and then we will post it automatically on all of these channels that you see here that can be connected to the RoomView platform. So as we do post every single day, you will see that authority building over time. Now, one of the things that Gary had mentioned, he mentioned the three E's. When it comes to entertainment and endearment, you have the ability to really personalize all of the different videos that we do post, including your listing videos too, which is very important. So for example, guys, if I look at this video here on Saturday, that's going to be posted. So Saturday the 5th, we're going to be pushing it out to all of your social media channels here that are connected. If we look at the preview, this is the video that we've created for you. Now, when you do sign up with us, you also have the option, depending on the plan that you select with us, to work with our design team. And we're really going to personalize the actual post for you. So when I say that, I mean, we're going to sit with you, our design team, and we're going to work with you to create a beautiful brand. So with your brand colors, with um, the actual shape of the template that we do create for you, we will work with you to create a beautiful personalized template to make the video really look and feel like your own. Now, one of the things on top of the design element where we really personalize it for you, like Gary mentioned, you can actually record yourself. Now, just to let you guys know, I am on the Zoom call, so my camera is being occupied on the call. Um, but typically, if you're using your computer, your webcam comes on here, or if you're using your phone, you can do all of this on your phone. If you're someone on the go, we have a RoomView app that you can download. Very, very easy to use, and you can do all of this on your phone. So in this case, I hit the record personal intro button, and your camera comes on, and then we even give you a script to read for that particular post. So if you were to start recording, You can say something like, "Hi, my name is Ashton. As spring approaches, a Wahi survey reveals that 81% of Canadians prioritize backyards when seeking new homes, with renovated kitchens and finished basements, which are also important. If you have any questions, reach out to me. My name is Ashton. My direct line is 647-407-4049. And please leave a comment below. Would love to know what your thoughts are when it comes to uh, uh, prioritizing backyards when seeking new homes. Stop recording. However you want to frame it, really. But what I did there was I'm reading the script, and then I'm also adding a call to action at the end of it. And that is important because you want to encourage people to like your video. You want to encourage them to comment, and that will help with the algorithm and will help with the overall views as well. So that is the feature that we do have. And let me show you what exactly it's going to look like. This is an agent in Vancouver. His name is Sam, who uses our one of our packages. You can see here the design that we've created for him. This is his personal branding, this leaf-like design, the white and gold colors. And you can see here throughout the video, his name, his phone number has like that leaf-like design, but that's his personal brand that we've created for him. And we attach it to every single video that goes out. And this is him talking, doing exactly what I just did. He's, by the way, he's using an iPhone 14, so you don't need to use anything fancy. He's using an iPhone 14 to record himself. He's reading the script that we just gave him, and then we attach it onto the video like you see here. So you're really personalizing the video. It's truly going to help with the number of views, up to a 10 times better impression rate. People they want to see your face. They want to hear you talk. You want to build that trust, that credibility with your audience. And that's what you can do using the room view profile. Now, with the content calendar as well, you can also delete any of the posts that you see here. So maybe there's some content that you maybe don't want to post. You can very well delete it. If you go to add content, we have a plethora of videos, very up to date. It's all, as Gary had mentioned before, it's all credible information that we do uh, use AI to scrape, and we do verify that information as well. So you can just select the video from our library, or you can even upload your own content. So one of the things that we always talk about, really make it personal if you can, maybe one post a week. Upload a picture of yourself having a sip of coffee at a local cafe. Uh, Very easy to upload, or if you want to upload a video, keep it under 30 seconds, under 70 megabytes. You can upload that as well. And the great thing is once it goes on the calendar on the day that you upload it, we will automatically push it out to all of these channels. So you don't have to do it on your own. Uh, you don't have to go to each one individually and upload it. We will do it for you. Any questions with the content calendar portion of it?
I have something to add here
Sure.
is I was talking to someone yesterday regarding all these kind of things is not effective. I said, hold on a second. McDonald's, after more than 50 years, do you see their billboard? Does it mean that you don't know McDonald's? I mean, if you go to any school, all the kids, they know about McDonald's. Do they need
Right.
to really spend millions of money to create billboard and put it on any road? They don't need to do that, but they do that because they want to stay here. So
Exactly.
consistency and quality is very crucial, is very important when it comes to social media. Once
Very
you're
much.
off their eyes, once people they don't see you, they tend to forget you. So that is very important. The other thing that Roomview did for me, I mean, I know Roomview for many years, but I always watched them from far and never got involved. But recently, I think last few months or a year, they really changed a lot. So I see how effective it is. And on every few days, I receive a report from them telling me that how many people saw my ad, how many hours I save for putting those ads. And the other thing I wanted to add here is it doesn't mean that you should go hands off from your social media. Let them do their work. Let them keep uh, that platform in a consistent way, posting your ads, but also here and there, just add your flavor in there. Just post something else you want. So it's going to be a mix of everything, and that's who you are. So these are
Exactly.
the things I wanted to add here.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for that, Ashton. And one of the things that Ashton just mentioned in terms of the analytic, so for every single post here, you can also see the number of views, the reach, the engagement, so the number of people that have liked or commented on the videos, and then any leads that are generated will also show up here as well. So you can really see exactly from a data perspective how well your post is performing.
I have a few questions
Sure, Gloria.
for Bill and for Aston. So,
Mhm.
Aston, it seems like you've been on this for some time now. Besides the engagement and having you blasted everywhere, has there been an ROI for you that you have seen so far?
The ROI is reported to me every few days, and that's hours that I could have spent in those social media that I saved. Easily 3 hours that I saved. Now remember, it's not one platform. It's not Instagram. You're everywhere. You're in LinkedIn, and you don't know where the next client is coming. But remember the things that I always share with you guys. In real estate or any business, there are three components that you should never ever forget. There is number one, traffic, and it's a circle. It's traffic, that's your advertising. Push everybody to the second section, which is conversion, and then fulfillment. So this circle is going on and on. So once you get all the advertising, everybody come to section called conversion. Conversion is where you build up trust. People should know you, like you, and trust you. So by being in front of their eyes all the time, that's where the credibility is coming up. That's where people can start trust you. That's where people can see that you're not part-timer, you're not in and out. You're building up trust and relationship. So ROI for me, yes, hours that I saved every few days, and also having peace of mind that that system is working. I'm there. They sometimes ago they run a stat in terms of Instagram being consistent or putting more content value things. So there were two individuals. One put the very same ad every single day for a month or two. The second guy put quality content here and there randomly, one on Monday, the other one is Friday, and Tuesday the week after. So they noticed at the end of those 2 months, they noticed the person that put the ads consistent won. So with View, what I see is consistency and quality. And the good thing I like about them, they don't send or they don't post news about Vancouver's market into my area. Every part of the country, they have their own updates. So if there is something happening in Toronto, the posts I have on social media are about Toronto. If you live in London, Ontario, in Ottawa, you have their news coming up to your post. So that's what I like about
Yeah, so
Ruby.
maybe the next question may be for Bill. So I've heard, and this is too many information that's conflicting. If your post or you have a content library, what makes you stand out, one, and what makes you different from any other providers from what you're doing?
It's a great question. So to answer that for you, Gloria, and I'm sure Gary will also get involved with that answer. One of the things here is that we create the hyperlocal content for you, first and foremost. So that really sets us apart from everyone else. Secondly, when it comes to the actual design element, you'll see here, like I mentioned to you, you can work with our design team and we'll create a beautiful design for you to really make the video look and stand and feel like your own video. Um, at the end of the day, like Ashton had mentioned, one of the things is that we always discuss in marketing is the frequency illusion. When you're seen everywhere, when people see your branding, when you're seen everywhere, uh, they're people relate to you, people will equate you to success. And when they see that you are successful by seeing you everywhere, there's a higher probability that they're going to want to do business with you. And that applies to all of the different channels that we do post on your behalf. But with the design element and then with the recording personal intro, like I just shown you, you can record yourself, attach it to that content video so people can really look and see, okay, it seems like Gloria has invested a lot of time and effort into creating this video. So from the design perspective and from the ability for you to record yourself, this video will really set you apart from your competition. And Gary, did you have anything to add to that?
Just to reiterate, I think that there's just so much power in personalization, and at RoomView, we allow you to really personalize everything, right? It looks like you're the one that actually took the time to do all the homework and research on behalf of your future clients. And then to record something with a teleprompter really sets you apart because people want to engage with you. And moreover, it looks like you're engaged. And that's important when it comes to selling real estate. So
Exactly.
everything that you just shared, Bill, but just package in the summary.
All right, thank you, guys.
Our pleasure. Now, on top of the social media component of it, we do also have an email campaign system that we do have within the RoomView profile here. So as you can see, we have these email. Whoops, let me just refresh that here for you guys. In terms of the actual content itself, we will create the content for you. And with the design element, again, you'll sit with our design team. If you choose one of our packages, to actually create a beautiful design that we would send out with these emails here. So again, the content is automatically done. All you guys have to do is just set the schedule. So you can set it to monthly, biweekly. This is a really good way to upload your past clients or maybe leads that you've generated over time. You can upload their contact information. Very easy to do using a CSV file, first name, last name, email address. And it's just a great way to really re-engage those old and nurtured leads, to get them involved, to allow them to see, hey, Ashton is sending me this information. Maybe I'm interested about it. They actually click a link that will take them to a landing page, and then they can fill out their information as well. So they can, again, reignite that email database. They can become a lead on your RoomView CRM, which we do have as well. And then we do have an automatic follow-up system where if you're not able to get a hold of that lead right away, which by the way, we'll send you an immediate text message, and email notification as well. So once I sign up, Ashton, I become your lead. Within seconds, RoomView will send a text message to you letting you know, hey, Bill has become a lead of yours, and you will see all my information as well. And then we practice speed to lead. The stats are within the first 5 minutes of someone becoming a lead of yours, there's an 80% chance that they're going to answer the phone. Within 5 to 10 minutes, that drops down to 30%. After 10 minutes, there's a good chance that I'm moving on to someone else if you have not contacted me. So the great thing about RoomView is we understand you can get busy. Maybe you're at an open house. Life is busy. We will follow up automatically on your behalf until you are able to get a hold of that lead. The whole idea is that we want to make sure that you are top of mind so that there's a better percentage or better probability, I should say, that they will answer the phone when you call. Now, when I go to the CRM part of it, so we do have a CRM here, and Ashton, you can see when we had our last conversation, I filled out my information for you, and then we did call as well. So we do have an AI caller that will also call on your behalf. Think of it as an AI assistant. It's going to call, it's going to really qualify the lead and essentially schedule a follow-up call with yourself as well. That function is there. You can see with the CRM, we have our information here. So my information, my phone number, where I signed up. And in this case, I'm a seller. And then this is the follow-up I was talking about. So again, it's all automated. In this case, if I'm a seller, you can see here 30 minutes after I become a lead, there is an email that's going to be sent out in a video format. And then you can also record yourself, really personalize that email to be sent out. You just have to do this one time. And then you'll see here a personalized text message will be sent as well. Now, if I respond to the text message, if this is going out to me as a lead and I respond to it, the auto follow-up will stop. And then, of course, you guys will get notified. Hey, Bill has responded to this message. And then, of course, speed to lead should be reaching out to me. Now, we do have the MLS integration here as well. So any active listings you guys have, if you're a part of TREB, automatically your listings will appear on the RoomView platform. As long as it's under your name, your listings will be pulled from TREB. We will create a beautiful video out of it. So I'm just going to show you here Ashton's video. We do have an AI voice that will actually talk about your listing as well. You can toggle that on or off. And if we go to Listing Studio, this is an option for you guys. You have the ability to edit the listing video as well. So in this case, I'm a big fan personally of the single image. You can do that here. You can also record a personal intro for your own listing. And guys, believe it or not, we will give you a script to read for your own listing as well. So that is a really cool feature that we do have. And if we go to redecorate, this is a really amazing tool. If I click here, this is a bedroom. Maybe you guys are not a fan of the furniture that's in the actual property. You can redecorate it using our platform. In this case, it's going to be a bedroom, and we have all these different styles you can select from. I'm a big modern guy myself, and hit confirm. And then within seconds, we will actually virtually stage this image for you. And let's see what this comes out with. So you can see here, we've really modernized the actual image itself. You guys can download this image, so you can download it onto your phone or your computer. And if you save it, we will actually update the image on the actual video that we do send out to your social media channels. And then I know with Treb, you want to have a disclaimer. So just make a note here on the outro that this property is virtually staged. That's all, and save it. And what we will do is we'll update the video with the disclaimer. And you'll see here on your content calendar, we would have it listed to be sent out automatically. And I think for Ashton, it's already been sent out in a prior week. But if you wanted to add it, let's say Saturday the 5th, Ashton, you want this listing to be sent out, you can just go to add content, click on your listing, and click on your actual listing video. And we will schedule it to be sent out at whatever time you do select automatically, guys, to all of these social media channels. Now, one thing I do want to emphasize, and then Gary had mentioned this before, the level of support. This is very important to us at RoomView, and I know it's going to be important to you guys as well. Anytime you need support, anytime you need help with anything, log into your profile. You'll see this Get VIP Help button here. You just have to click on that. You'll see a support session calendar that pops up. Just select a date and a time that works for you and schedule the event. What happens there, guys, is we'll send you a calendar invite with a Zoom link. You'll get on a call with a support team member that is incredibly like much smarter than I am when it comes to this actual platform. And whether you guys need guidance, whether you guys need support, you need us to help you do something on the platform, we got your back. I do want to emphasize that because it is very important. And we'll get to the actual different plans. And I think, Gary, if you want to take over from there.
Yeah, Bill, real quick, if you could just talk very quickly about the Google review functions. Because I think that's
Yes. So one of the things that when it comes to the reviews itself, we do have the integration with Google reviews. So any 5-star reviews you have on Google, we'll automatically pull it, and then we'll make it into an actual video where we do post on your behalf on social media. I think this is important, guys. Gary had mentioned, I'm going to use my friend Nick here as an example. When it comes to people searching you on Google, like Gary had mentioned, it is a credibility check. We really want to build out your Google business page, like what you're seeing here with Nick. And we will post every single day for you. You'll see the reviews. He has an amazing 4.9 out of 5-star review. All of the 5-star reviews will automatically pull and then post it on your social media automatically. And you'll see here, guys, when it comes to people conducting that credibility check, they are going to search you. That's a given. And when they do, we want to make sure that your social media links are shown here at the top. How does it get to the top? That is by everyday posting, building that authority over time. Google will
Bill, we lost you for a
update it,
second.
real estate agent, and he is also active as well, from what I'm seeing. And that's what we will do for you as well.
Great.
All right, Gary, if you want to go over the plans or if anyone has any questions for me.
Yeah, are there any questions before we talk about the plans? Okay. Let's talk about the different options for you. We have several different options for every type of budget, okay? And so that's what we're going to cover right now. The one I'm going to talk about first, though, is our brand builder option. And the reason is because it's the most popular among top performing agents. And the reason why is because you're going to get everyday posting on the big 6 of social media. That's LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook personal, as well as an optimized Google business. You're also gonna have a one-on-one consultation with our graphic design team. So whatever you've envisioned for your brand, our graphic design team will make it, help bring it to life and make it tangible. Agents love this because they know that they had a direct influence on how they're being represented on social media, and it allows them to post with even more pride. If you speak a second language, okay, this is an incredible functionality. If you speak Farsi, if you speak Chinese, if you speak Spanish, all the videos that Bill showed you will actually be marketed in your language. Okay, and then you can also do a personal introduction into those videos speaking the language. That's a huge advantage for so many real estate agents that speak a second language because it allows you to really focus on a niche community. And if you're speaking a language that, people in that community feel comfortable with, it's a great way to earn trust. Also, the ability to record the personal introductions, which is a game changer. The aspect that has been voted favorite feature among our top performing agents is also included in Brand Builder. And then you're going to get boosted delivery through Constant Contact. We recently signed an agreement in partnership with Constant Contact, which is a huge email authority here in the US, and they're making their way obviously in Canada. They are best in class. They've been in the business for over 30 years. And they figured out a way to really navigate through spam filters, so that way your emails will more than likely be read. And that's exactly what you want to have. So for this particular option, you're looking at a total of $199 per month, okay, or a total of $2,015 for the entire year, right? And that is offering a built-in price accommodation for being on this call of 20% off. Now, it's up to Bill, but I'm gonna ask Bill if he wants to offer a little bit more and get a little bit more aggressive on this.
I do, of course. I'd love to save everyone some investment dollars. And yes, it is, Rosie, it is Canadian dollars. And 30% exactly, Gary, you got it.
So then with a 30% accommodation, because you're part of Ashton's group, you're gonna receive a savings of $719. And therefore your total investment, and ladies and gentlemen, this is for the entire year, not per month. Okay, it's only gonna be $1,763 Canadian. So at that particular point, when you think about the time and the energy that we're gonna be saving, the fact that you're building your brand and establishing equity, you're gonna start capitalizing on the notion of the frequency illusion that Bill referred to earlier, right? And really just establishing, loyalty and credibility as an agent, as a go-to expert for everything in your specific area. This really does become. Any questions?
Hi, my question is if we go for 6 months with the price of $199 per month, are we getting the 30% off or no?
No, not on a 6-month plan. We can only offer the 30% accommodation on a 1-year term.
Thank you.
Yep, good question.
Gary, can you go back to the options we have, the packages?
Sure.
And Gary, is it CAD or is it USD?
This is Canadian dollars.
By the way, Room View is Canadian company, so.
Yeah, we're based in Vancouver, British Columbia.
So the option you mentioned is the third one, right?
The brand builder.
Okay.
And then another strong option is the omnipresence. Okay, the omnipresence is a strong option because you're still going to get everyday posting on the big 6 of social media. Okay, you're going to get access to the premium designs, which Bill showed you. The AI caller, which is a phenomenal feature. Literally, when a lead comes in through one of our intake forms, your prospective client will get a phone call within a minute, basically saying, "Hey, this is Alex. I work directly with, Farah Farogi, and she's a specialist in Scottsdale, Arizona. We saw that you had some questions, and then obviously, what's your question? Oh, I want to know what my home's worth. I'm glad that you said that. She can help you with that. Let's set up a call." Like literally, it will book the appointment on your behalf. As well as, the email marketing that Bill showed you, and the ability to have those listing videos and the virtual staging tool. That's included in our omnipresence. The omnipresence is $89.99 per month. We'll also give you 30% off of this option too. So then you're looking at a total investment for the entire year of only $793.
Gary, would
Yes,
you mind discussing in a way that what is there? Can you close this window?
I'm sorry?
Can you close this? Yeah. So what is there in brand builder that is not there in omnipresence?
Yeah, so what's in the omnipresence, I'm sorry, what's in the brand builder that's not included in the omnipresence is the ability to have a consultation call with our graphic design team. That's one. Number two, the ability to record personal introductions, which is obviously a very powerful tool. Access to multilingual videos is also not included in the omnipresence. And then even though you get email marketing tool, it's not through Constant Contact. We actually buy you a license in the brand builder. So you can leverage Constant Contact. So the brand builder is just a little bit more powerful than the omnipresence, but the omnipresence is definitely an effective tool for people who want to get introduced to a solution like RoomView and obviously start capitalizing on the big six of social media.
And this calendar setup and everything else that will be done still in Omni one as well.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question. Bill, did you
So
hear it?
the calendar setup and everything will still be done.
Oh yeah, that's in omnipresent. That's the content calendar is omnipresent.
But we
And
cannot really schedule a consultation meeting with anyone.
Yes, you can. And then also keep in mind too, that if you were to start with the omnipresence because you just want to try it out and you feel a little bit more comfortable with that price point, you can always upgrade later too.
Okay.
one of the things I do want to mention with the email, the newsletter portion of it, with the brand builder package as well, guys, because of that constant contact integration, it is guaranteed delivery. So your emails and newsletters that are going to be sent out will end up in the inbox of your email recipient as opposed to the junk or spam folder. So that is guaranteed delivery because of that constant contact integration.
And you know, at this particular point, if you want to set up a one-on-one consultation with Bill, he'd be more than happy to meet with you. So all you got to do is just, you know, maybe in the chat room right here is just, you know, put your contact info and phone number, and Bill will be more than happy to pick up the phone and call you and set something up for a one-on-one.
Exactly.
Anyone else has any question? Okay, so remember, thank you very much, Gary and Bill, for coming and explain to us how it works. It is beneficial, and usually anyone's come to this master classes, I am part of that group, so I practice it or try it on myself, and everybody knows that I'm very transparent. And if it doesn't create a good result for me, I don't want to introduce it to anyone else. So thank you again for joining us for today presentation, Gary and Bill. For rest of us, remember Monday morning we have accountability and role play, and next Thursday at 10 o'clock we have one of the agents joining us for going through the steps and process and how successful he is with door knocking. And if anyone wants to contact RoomView, Bill, we have your information on the chat.
Yes.
Excellent. So we can.
I'm just going to add my email address as well. So if you guys feel free to reach out to me via email, and I'm also going to leave my direct line for you all as well. So that's my email there, bill@room-view.com, and that's my direct phone number as well. And
Great.
Rosie, I will reach out to you.
Yeah, and just before we part ways, is there anybody else that wants a free consultation? There's no obligation. As a matter of fact, what we can also do is conduct an Instagram audit for you, just to see how you're measuring up against other agents, and that's a completely free audit. So there's definitely some value in it just for meeting with us.
Thank you very much. RoomView is not only help you with saving time, but also the worriness. Like anytime I'm busy with something else, I'm worried that I'm not consistent, and then my the traffic or the post or the people that are looking at my Instagram, for instance, I'm not seeing me for the last 3 days. So that would relieve me from that pressure as well. So thank you very much for joining, and all the best, and hope to see you sometime soon.
Thank you very much, Ashton, and thank you everybody for
Uh,
having.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ashton.